At Numerian Capital, we bring you the latest stock news each day. Please like and subscribe so we can bring these articles to you each day. Thank you.
Today, June 24, 2022, Microsoft's powerful free cash flow will power Microsoft stock higher. Microsoft stock is worth at least 30% more from its June 23 price. Microsoft stock is down 21% year to date, but over the last year, it is more or less flat with a near 1% decline before dividends. The software company will likely report good earnings for its fiscal fourth quarter ending June 30th. Microsoft stock is worth at least 15% more based on its average price-to-earnings multiple in the last 5 years and up to 44% more based on its typical 33% free cash flow margin on its forward sales and a 3% free cash flow yield. Microsoft, Nasdaq MSFT, is due to release its earnings for its fiscal year ending June 30th around August 21st. Microsoft stock is down 21% year to date, but off just 1% in the past year. Based on analysts' forecast and its powerful free cash flow, it could move substantially higher. Analysts forecast that its earnings per share will be $2.30 for the quarter compared to $2.22 last quarter. And, for the full year to June 30th, analysts project earnings per share of $9.30, up 15.5% over the prior year. This is also what they project going forward. For the year to June 30th, 2023, they project a 15% higher EPS at $10.70 per share. This puts Microsoft stock on a forward multiple of 24.2 times. That is lower than its historical 5-year average forward price-to-earnings multiple, according to Morningstar. This puts Microsoft's average price-to-earnings at 27.94 times. In other words, if Microsoft stock were to rise to its historical average, the stock would rise by 15.45%. 27.94 times to 24.2 times -1. That puts its value at $298.86, which is 15.45% over yesterday's price of $258.86. Microsoft's powerful free cash flow. Microsoft breaks its revenue down into 3 main categories. They are productivity and business processes, mostly Office and LinkedIn, intelligent cloud, server products, and more personal computing, Windows, etc. Each of these are roughly evenly split, and each of them is growing. The main point, though, is that Microsoft is spewing forth a ton of free cash flow. Last quarter alone it generated $20 billion in free cash flow on revenue of $49.36 billion. That works out to a free cash flow margin of 40.6%. This is even higher than its prior trailing 12 months free cash flow margin of 33%. We can use this to model the stock's valuation. For example, assuming Microsoft makes $227 billion as analysts forecast, its free cash flow could reach about $80 billion. That assumes roughly a 35% free cash flow margin for the company over the next 12 months. So if we use a 3% free cash flow yield to value the company, its target market capitalization will be $2,666 billion. That works out to a potential 44% gain over its present $1.85 trillion market cap. Where this leaves investors in Microsoft stock. This implies that Microsoft stock could rise to $372.76, up 44% from its June 23 price. Moreover, we can average the two valuations using the price-to-earnings value target price of $298.86 and the free cash flow target price of $372.76. The result is a target price of $335.81, or 29.7% over yesterday's price. In other words, based on average analysts' projections, it is reasonable to assume that Microsoft stock could rise almost 30% from here. This is close to where other analysts have their price targets. For example, Refinitiv survey of 46 analysts, as shown by Yahoo Finance, is a target price of $357.75 per share. That works out to a potential upside of 38% from here today. In addition, TipRanks reports that analysts have a price target of $353.88. This is close to the Refinitiv price target as well. This is also similar to the Seeking Alpha survey of 47 analysts whose average price target is $358.43. The bottom line here is that Microsoft stock is likely to move higher over the next year, at least 30% or more, if analysts' projections pan out.
Thanks for watching Numerian Capital News. Please come back tomorrow for another stock news update. Thank you.